and girls, it's Pastor Kendon.
And Taylor.
And I am so excited because right now we are having our very first ever James River Kids event online.
That's right, we are live right now. And
Hi,
I'm so excited to start Kaboom!
Yes, I love Kaboom. And Taylor, I'm also very excited because I heard later that Pastor Maddie has a very special surprise for all the kids watching. Boys and girls, you want to make sure that you stay tuned to the very end of the show so you can find out how to get your very own special Kaboom surprise sent home to you.
That is so exciting. Well, boys and girls, if you haven't already, grab a snack, grab a pencil and paper, and make sure you are subscribed to James River Kids on YouTube so you don't miss anything that James River Kids does.
Oh, Taylor, I think it's time. I'm so excited I can first. Ah! Okay, boys and girls, I think it's time. Taylor, are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's time for Kaboom!
Hey, Maddie. Hey, Taylor. What's going on? Nothing much. What are you up to?
Okay, so I thought we should show the kids our first experiment.
I'm so excited. What is it?
Okay, so we are going to make rockets out of Alka-Seltzer.
No way.
Yeah, kids, have you ever heard of Alka-Seltzer? It's this medicine that you can take if you have a cold. But today, we're gonna take this Alka-Seltzer and we're gonna put it with a film canister and some water, and we're making rockets. So first you take your film canister, and you can actually get these at a film store, or you can just order them on Amazon like I did. And you're gonna put a little bit of water in the bottom. Then you take your Alka-Seltzer tablet and you put it in, but you have to put the lid on super fast after that. Okay, ready? So Alka-Seltzer, lid, shake it up, turn it upside down, and wait to see what happens. Okay, that was awesome. I think we should have a little race.
I love races. I'm gonna win. How are we racing?
Okay, so we each have 5 film canisters, and I think we should see who can get their canisters to explode first.
I think that's gonna be awesome. Okay, watching online, who thinks Miss Maddie is going to win? And who thinks I'm gonna win?
Okay, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
So we'll say that you won.
Yes.
Good job.
Kids, we had so much fun with you. We'll see you later.
Hi kids, Pastor Lindsay here.
And it's Pastor Kendon, and I'm so excited because we're going to be learning some science experiments.
Yes, that's right. We are going to be teaching Pastor Kendon how to make elephant toothpaste.
Perfect! I need that so badly because I have an elephant in my garage, and woo, his breath smells so bad.
That's wonderful. All right, well, you ready to see what ingredients we need today?
Absolutely, I can't wait.
The first ingredient is...
Bubble gum? No way, I love bubble.
It's actually not bubble gum. We're just using a bubble gum container, but it's actually hydrogen peroxide.
All right, so we have the hydrogen peroxide.
Yes,
Check.
yes, And then the next thing we have is yeast. And
Ooh, I love yeast.
Yeah.
That's really good on my bread.
Oh, yeah, we're not gonna drink it though. We need it to make this cool explosion.
Got it.
All right, and then the other thing we need is we need a little bit of soap.
You need soap?
Yes, this is actually just dish soap, like normal dish soap you use to wash your dishes.
Wait, is there soap in my toothpaste?
All right.
So soap,
Uh-huh.
yeast, and hydrogen peroxide.
Yes, super easy. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is actually, yes, use our jar, and we're going to put the hydrogen peroxide in it.
Okay, so the hydrogen Clorox wipes go in the
jar. No, hydrogen peroxide. All right, so we're gonna pour this into our jar, and I even made it orange so it'd be nice and fun and do a fun color.
So then next, you add your dry ice into the Clorox wipe.
No dry ice. Those chemical things don't go well together. Oh, okay, there we go. Great. I think we just ruined our...
Ah! I just like fell right.
Put it in the yeast.
Yes,
Yes!
it fell in the yeast. I literally, it just fell. I was
I'm
trying.
so glad we have not used this hydrogen peroxide yet.
I'm so sorry. It literally was like, clink, clink, clink.
Okay, so Kendon kind of ruined the yeast by dropping that ice in there, but that's okay because we got a backup yeast right here. So, but before we pour in the yeast, because that's the part that'll actually make it go kaboom.
Like that.
Like that. We need to pour in some soap. So do you think I can trust you with the soap? All right, keep going just a little
keep
tad
going.
more. Yeah, because we
Is
have
that
quite
enough?
a bit of
Lindsay,
stuff.
Lindsay,
That's
that's
good.
a lot.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. All right, you ready for this experiment?
Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I think I have to close my eyes for it.
All right, boys and girls, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Kaboom!
Woo! That's so awesome! Wait, where's my toothbrush at? Wow, boys and girls, that was so much fun, and what a cool science experiment. Well, make sure that you're checking out all of the recipe cards
That's
for
right.
all of the experiments that we're doing tonight. And I got a great idea.
Oh no, not more
I
dry
have
ice.
one more piece of dry ice.
Oh boy, here we go. What's it gonna do?
Boys and girls, we have been having so much fun at Kaboom, and actually, have you guys seen Miss Maddie? She said she had a surprise for us later, and I haven't. Surprise! Oh my word, Maddie, what are you doing?
I told you Kaboom is full of surprises, and I thought that this would be a great way to tell the kids about our YouTube channel.
Well, let's hear it.
Guys, check this out.
That was so much fun. Kids, we don't want you to miss a single thing.
Exactly, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can click the little bell so that you never miss a single thing that we do.
That is so much fun, and now I think it's almost time to get back to Kaboom.
Wait, first, can we do a dance party?
Of course.
Dance party!
What's up, kids? My name's Pastor Clint, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am with Kaboom! Kaboom is one of my favorite nights because it's all about discovering new things in science and just crazy things that happen when you mix stuff together. It's so much fun. In fact, let's do a couple more experiments right now. These are really easy that you can do at home. Get a parent to help you out. I have this bottle of water right here, and it's got a balloon attached to it, but there's something in the balloon. Guess what it is? It is these Alka-Seltzer tablets. When you put it in water, they start dissolving and they make what's called carbon dioxide. So let me try to get it all out of there. It's filling up the balloon because it's letting out all those bubbles. Oh, now it's filling up with water. Whoa, that's so cool. Here's one of my favorites. It's just a bowl of soapy water. But guess what happens when you add dry ice to it? First, it starts boiling and bubbling, which is so cool. That's because the water is warmer than the dry ice, and so it rapidly starts dissolving it and melting it, so it causes the bubbles. What do you think is gonna happen when we pop it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at all of that. And holding it and then letting it disappear. This is so much fun. I literally could play with it all day long, but we got more amazing things to discover. Did you know that pretty much everything in science, every invention, everything that's been discovered is actually people just figuring out how things that God has already created work together? In fact, lots of things were created by accident. I've got one right here. Do you like Coca-Cola? I do. I love it. It's actually my favorite soda. But did you know how Coca-Cola was invented? It was actually a scientist who was trying to come up with a cure for a headache. And he was mixing cola leaves, which I don't know what those are, and coca beans together. And he walked away. It wasn't doing what he wanted it to do. his lab assistant came in and poured carbonated water into that mixture, and guess what happened? Coca-Cola was formed. It was discovered. He kept working on it, and a couple of years later, Coke actually started selling it as a beverage that people could drink. So delicious. I'm so glad that that discovery was invented. But did you know who never does an accident? Who's never made anything by mistake? God. God's never made anything by accident. In fact, I want to read just a little bit of the creation story to you. This is days 4, 5, and 6. It says this: God spoke, lights, come out, shine in heaven's sky, separate day from night. God made 2 big lights, the larger to take charge of the day, that's the sun, and the smaller to be in charge of the night, that's the moon. And it says, and he also made the stars. So just think about that. God just said, let's make stars. And all of a sudden, billions and billions and trillions and gazillions of stars filled the sky just because God spoke it. And then day 5 is so amazing. It says that God spoke swarm ocean with fish and all sea life. It says that God created the huge whales and the swarm of life in the waters, every kind of species of flying bird. God saw it and said it was good. That's amazing. And then day 5, it's the best. It says, God spoke earth, generate life, every sort and kind, cattle, reptiles, wild animals, all kinds, even the bugs that you see crawling along. So the next time you see a crazy animal in the zoo, you need to think, wow, God just spoke and he created that animal. But do you know what God's greatest creation was? The greatest thing he's ever made, the thing that made God step back and say, wow, that's amazing. It was you. When God created you, you were God's greatest masterpiece. Of all the things in the world, of all the things ever created, you are God's most special creation. In Psalm 139, I love this verse. It says this in verse 13 through 16. It says, for you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Do you know what that's saying? I know that you formed me and knitted me together and put me together while I was still inside my mommy's womb, while I was still inside her tummy. Boys and girls, that means that every single part of you was created by God on purpose, and God has something special just for you. Now, I want to pause just for a second. Have you ever seen anything that makes you go, wow, that's amazing? Just the other morning, my daughters and I were driving. I was taking them to school when all of a sudden, all 3 of us, we came around a corner and we were on top of a hill and we looked back to our left, and at the same time, we all went, wow, that's amazing. In fact, my daughter got out her phone and took some pictures of it. Guess what it was? It was the sunrise. It was so beautiful. The sky was filled with all kinds of pinks and purples and blues and yellows, and it was amazing. Now, we do that when we just see something like a sunrise. But guess what makes God stop everything and say, wow, that's amazing? It's when he looks at you and he has a plan for your life. He wants to be your friend, and he's going to use you to do amazing, amazing things. So kids, I want you to know we're having so much fun with Kaboom and science experiments and all these discoveries, but the greatest creation ever was when God made you. He loves you. He has a special, special purpose for your life. And so, you know what? You can do this. When you pass a mirror and you look at yourself in a mirror, you can say, wow, God made me. Wow, God loves me. Wow, God has a special plan for my life. Well, hey kids, we hope you've had so much fun, and we just want you to know that you're loved. You're loved by us, but even more important, you are loved by God, which is a huge wow. See you next time.
We are so excited because right now it's time for the main event. This!
It's actually a confetti bomb. We are gonna blow this balloon up until it bursts and explodes confetti everywhere.
Here we go.
And guess what? We have a very special Kaboom Prize for each one of you!
That is so true. So here's what we need you to do. Go grab a grown-up and click the link below this video. Then you can sign up to get your very own Kaboom Prize mailed to you. Plus, we are gonna email you all of the instructions for the experiments that we did.
So stop what you're doing right now. Click the button down below to get your very own Kaboom Prize.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of the fun that we have coming up. We can't wait to see you soon. Bye, guys!